Hi, so this week I'm talking about serums. Serums have been the #1 sort of hottest product in the past few years in skincare. The problem with serums is they're really expensive by and large. So this week I just wanted to look at some that still do the job but are a little bit more affordable. I always say that when it comes to skincare, if you only have a little bit of money to spend or a moderate budget, always spend what you have on a company that has tons of money. And what I mean by that is, if you look at a company like, say, Lancome, that's under the L'Oreal umbrella, they spend all this money on research and development, and about a year down the line, the same technology of their very expensive serums will trickle down to the cheaper serums in the L'Oreal Paris family, for example. This new serum, Revitalift Laser Renew, I love. It's such a good quality serum, and you're seeing a lot of the characteristics from L'Oreal's more expensive serums within Lancome, Shuuomura and so on, but at a much lower price bracket. So it's a general anti-aging serum, lots of hydration, good at tackling dullness, it lifts a little bit, tackles wrinkles and so on, and this is to be used morning and night like any serum. You're always putting on serum after cleansing and before moisturising because it's a much finer texture and it has to sink into your skin. If you put your moisturiser on first, your serum won't get through the barrier. Olay is another brand with billions and billions spent on research and development, and the result is a really good quality serum. This one here, 3-point super serum, it's fantastic. I know loads of beauty editors who swear by it. Again, it's a day and night serum and it tackles everything from kind of hydration to general anti-aging concerns, luminosity and so on. Quite a similar offering to the L'Oreal one. Straight on after cleansing, maybe just one pump massaged all over your face, neck, around the eye area, and then follow up with your night cream or your day cream. As well as multi-purpose sort of general anti-aging serums, you can now get really good budget serums that target a specific skincare concern. You've heard me talk a lot in the past about dehydration, which is a lack of water, rather than dryness, which is a lack of oil, and something I suffer from. And I absolutely love this serum. This is from Superdrug and it's called Aqua Hydrating Serum. It's £3, which must be the cheapest serum that I've ever really loved. It's fantastic. And it tested really well with readers and testers too. And it's basically a hydrating gel, so it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is your best weapon against dehydration, and it just leaves the skin really dewy. Perfect if you have dehydrated skin. So for example, if your skin is quite angry when you come out of the shower and desperate for product, if your skin looks quite dry and dull and grey, if you're somebody who suffers from headaches a lot when your skin looks bad, that generally means you're dehydrated. If you look great when you come out of a steam room, you're dehydrated. This product is absolutely brilliant. It's my kind of top pick of the year, I think. It's such a good range and there are lots of accompanying products to go with it. Not quite as cheap as the Superdrug serum, but still much cheaper than many of its equivalents, is this by Dr. Jart. It's kind of mid-price, it's sold at Boots. It's a renewal serum, which means it uses vitamin C to slough off dead cells and help the renewal process. If you have things like acne scars, spots, or a great deal of dullness on your skin, then vitamin C serums are fantastic. The thing to remember about a vitamin C serum is always you must use high sun protection after you've used it, because vitamin C will leave your skin more vulnerable to sun damage. It's certainly not as cheap as some of the other brands I mentioned, but it's, I think, very affordable for what it is. Its kind of contemporaries are an awful lot more money, and I found that this worked just as well. Another really good idea if you're on a limited budget for your skincare is to have a look at French pharmaceutical brands. By that I mean the sort of slightly boring, slightly clinical looking brands that are sold in French chemists. Brands like Avène, Vichy, La Roche-Posay, Chlorane, Rock, those sorts of brands. This serum here by Vichy, it's a brilliant brand, Vichy, owned by the L'Oreal stable again, and it's Lift Active Serum. It's their new one and it's for mature skins that need a bit of tightening and lifting, and of course it also has the general sort of anti-aging ingredients in it too, with really kind of sturdy clinical tests behind it. It's a lovely serum, really nice texture. Not cheap, but about half the price of a department store equivalent. It's got a really nice dropper, it gives you just the right amount, and it's just a lovely, silky, easy to apply serum. Sinks in very quickly. Though not cheap, certainly more affordable. And generally these French pharmaceutical brands are pretty reliable, I find. You know, it's quite difficult to use a dud from many of those. So those are just some of my favourite budget serums. There are so many good ones around now though. The technology has come so far. It used to be a few years ago people didn't even know what serum was, and now it's such an essential part of your skincare routine. My advice, as I say, is to look for a skincare company at the very, very forefront of research and development, and then shop in their cheaper brands so you get that trickle-down effect from the luxury brands, and then you're guaranteed to get a really good quality product. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.